This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Are you up? Are you up? I hope so. Right now, you're getting a live look at the Japanese festival.
People are already going in there.
I know. Look at it. They got their strollers, all the things.
Love to see it.
Yes, this is one of the oldest and largest festivals of its kind in our area.
It's always the best.
We're always setting records. I love us.
To be us.
I love us. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Travis Cummings. It's Saturday, 31st August.
August.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
We're almost to September, and I'm Mercedes McKay. Thanks so much for waking up with us. Make sure y'all stick around because we'll have much more from the Japanese festival coming up in about 10 minutes or so. And of course, Weather Impact meteorologist Tracy Henson is here with us today. And Tracy, the past days have been brutal.
They really have. That's one word for it, man. I am ready to say goodbye to August, and I'm going to kick that door on the way out. Let me tell you, I am tired of August.
Later, August.
Oh, bye, August. Yeah, let's hope September and October are kind to us. Sometimes we could still have hot weather into September and October. Scott thinks we will. I'm going to be optimistic, and I'm going to hope that we're not, that we just see kind of comfortable conditions in the 80s and just creep slowly into wintertime. All right, our radar view right now, just watch, this is about the past 6 hours, really minimal. So we went from having a good little line of rain there, it's just fallen apart. It loses a lot of its momentum early in the morning just because we have stable conditions outside, pretty typical for the morning. Just a few scattered showers and a few storms around, very minimal though. Your impact is not gonna be much. Now our futurecast is gonna show those move out of the way today. Now if you are in some of our southern counties, Phelps, Dent, Reynolds, Iron, Madison, St. Francis, Perry County, St. Genevieve, you may have a few scattered showers and storms later on this afternoon. Now what you don't want to see, you want it to stay cloudy if you're in those areas all day long. If you get a little sunshine, it's going to power up those storms and they could grow to be severe.
Tracy, thank you for that first look. Well, new this morning, 2 men are in the hospital after a crash in Barnhart, Missouri. That's in Jefferson County.
It happened just before 9 o'clock last night in a parking lot off U.S. Highway 61. Here's a look at that scene right outside of Kenny's Bar and Grill. Now, according to Missouri Highway Patrol, 30-year-old Trenton Shores struck a pole while trying to back out of a parking spot. He then accelerated forward and hit the 2 victims. Shores struck several more poles before coming to a stop. Right now, we know one of those victims, a 29-year-old, suffered serious injuries. And this morning, we're learning more about the victim of a deadly crash.
Yeah, there's her picture there. A young mother was killed early yesterday morning in a wrong-way crash on Interstate 70. Our Robert Townsend sat down with the grieving family.
Family members say Latricia Robinson was outgoing, friendly, loved taking pictures, and loved people.
My daughter, she was a character. She enjoys life.
But now her loved ones cannot believe their light is tragically gone. They say around 2 Friday morning, Latricia was on her way to work at the Coca-Cola plant in St. Charles County. But suddenly, terrible news quickly spread.
My oldest granddaughter said that she got an alert on her phone saying that her mom was in a car crash.
The Missouri State Highway Patrol says a woman was driving the wrong way in the westbound lanes on I-70 when her Chevrolet crashed into the driver's side of Robinson's car. Latricia died at the scene.
And it's just hard on us.
Latricia Robinson was 32 years old. She had a 12-year-old son and 2 daughters ages 8 and 15. Patricia Robinson can't believe she must now bury her only child.
I'm just lost without her.
Relatives tell me after she got off work, Latricia Robinson had hoped to finalize paperwork on a new home. She was excited about marking a new beginning for her and her children.
It's just a devastation for our family, you know. True tragedy.
Investigators say the other driver, a 27-year-old woman from Madison, Illinois, suffered serious injuries. She was arrested for DWI, but has not been charged yet.
I want her prosecuted to the fullest for taking my baby's life because I don't have my baby anymore.
Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
And right now, the suspect is still in the hospital. Investigators say neither driver was wearing a seatbelt at the time of that crash.
This morning, a man is behind bars accused of taking a young girl hostage in a standoff with police. Thursday night, police responded to a disturbance in Moscow Mills. Officers say when they arrived, Jeffrey Price ran to a nearby home with an 11-year-old girl. Now, according to investigators, Price eventually let the girl go and attacked 2 officers. The Lincoln County prosecuting attorney is commending the officers' actions, especially that of Officer Sarah Miller.
She did an outstanding job and showed a tremendous amount of courage and bravery to do everything that she possibly could and put her own life on the line potentially in order to save this child and to make sure that she was there and had made it to safety. So certainly went above and beyond, and we recognize that.
Wow, that's amazing. She was one of 2 officers injured in the incident. The girl was not physically hurt. Price is being held on a $1 million bond.
And this morning, a judge has granted St. Louis Sheriff Vernon Betts' request for a recount in the August 6th primary. Alfred Montgomery beat Betts by 256 votes, which is less than 1%. Now, in Missouri, the losing candidate can demand a recount if the margin is less than that 1%. The votes will be recounted by machine on Tuesday morning at the St. Louis Election Board.
Well, right now you're taking a live look at the Chesterfield Mall, which is closing its doors permanently. That's at the end of today. By then, all retailers must be completely moved out. City leaders plan to use the space to develop a new downtown Chesterfield. Now, that will include new retail spaces, a green space, walking trails, residential areas, and more. The mall will be demolished in October, with the first phase of development expected to open in 4 years. All right, coming up, a Labor Day tradition celebrating all things Greek, Tracy's favorite. When you can grab some gyros and baklava at the St. Nicholas Greek Festival.
Plus, their finger looking good.
Oh, gosh.
Good wings for a good cause. When Midwest Wing Fest returns today and how it's benefiting first responders.
And your running forecast today, temperatures into the low 80s this afternoon. You can scan that QR code for your local race information.
I'm not over Travis saying finger looking good. All right, but first let's get another live look at the Japanese festival at the Missouri Botanical Garden. Always one of our favorites there. Just about 5 minutes from now, we'll be speaking with organizers out there. So make sure y'all stick around. We'll have much more on that coming up after the break.